Okay, everybody, I thought we'd make a little bit of bush tea. And I've got my little alcohol stove I made out of a tin can. Yep, it's lit. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I just use denatured alcohol. It's like $4 at Walmart. You can use heat. This is by the paint supplies. And heat is over by the automotive, obviously. And when it gets primed, it'll start coming out of the little holes. Getting there. Yes, it's windy. When isn't it, right? I filled it a little bit too full. It's spitting. I think it's called JB Weld. If you put a little bit of that on the inside of the can, it won't do that. But anyways, let's get our tea water on here. Get it to burling. And then we'll go pick us some pine needles. Let's go find us a white pine. Okay, this is how you identify a white pine. You gotta pick a cluster off, okay? If it has, I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. You gotta be able to see it. Just a minute, people. Okay. You see how this has 5 needles in a cluster. Okay, I'm not holding that together. It's held together by nature. If it has 5 of those, that's a white pine. Okay, so we're going to gather some of these up and make some bush tea. And man, does it feel good to be outside, let me tell you that. I've been cooped up for too long. I'm able to walk on the snow without falling through, even though there's still about 2 feet on the ground. It's all frozen over, so we all good. We all good. So let's go make us some tea. Rabbit tracks. Cool. Actually, there's all kinds of bunnies out here. But you know me, I ain't gonna kill them. Ooh, we got a rabbit highway going on right here. Yes, sirree, Bob. Cool. So I thought, just for the heck of it, I would show you a tree that is not a white pine tree. And it only has 2 needles to a cluster. And the bark is different. But 5 needles. Here in Michigan anyways, you know, that's a white pine. But always identify your plants to make sure you're ingesting what you think you're ingesting. Well, you can see how much the snow has melted. If you watched my zombie video, you know that just the top of this chair was sticking out. So we've lost quite a bit of snow. Rock on. This is the second time my stove has gone out. I know a lot of people make little wire baskets and little tin things to go around it. That way this isn't sitting directly on it. But you're supposed to be able to sit it just on it. That's the whole purpose of them. I do have a wind guard, but I didn't bring it out. It's not windy anymore anyways. So, yeah, you know, I've used them before, and they just don't seem to burn very long. But, I've never had them go out on me like this before. If it happens again, we may not be having bush tea. Seems to be working really good now. Maybe I had too much alcohol in it. Or, you know, some Yeti is out here blowing out my fire. Always a possibility of a Yeti. Getting there. Slowly. It's getting downright cold out here. Getting windy again. When I go back in the house and look at this tape, I'll tell you how long it took for this to boil. I'll go ahead and put these in here pretty soon. Pine needles have like 5 times the amount of like freshly squeezed orange juice or lemon juice. So it's supposed to be really good for you. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but you're not really supposed to boil it. You're just kind of supposed to steep it. But if you have dirty water, then you're going to have to boil your water. If you want to let it cool down first before you put your pine needles in, that's up to you. But if you got dirty water, you got to boil it. You know what? I can't tell you how long it took it to boil because I keep pausing the camera. So there goes that idea. But it's doing pretty good. Must have been a Yeti blowing it out. Bastards. Just trying to make you guys dizzy is all. Just wanted you guys to see that I am standing on about 1.5 feet of snow or so. It is rock hard. This is where I walked the other day to kill my zombies. It was not rock hard that day. Oops, blurry. There we go. But yeah, that's about 1.5 feet. You know what? I'm going to say that's 2 foot. That's way more than 1.5 feet. Alright, it's starting to get dark. We gotta move this along. Move this along. Stir stick. Smells alright. I'll put a little bit of honey in the water. So. Okay, time to try our tea. My first cup of bush tea. It's good. I know you guys aren't going to believe me that it's good. because of the whole deer heart incident. And yes, that was a good deer heart. So you ain't gonna believe me about this. It's really, really good. Next time I'll try it without the honey and see what it tastes like. Might be a totally different story. That's good. Just, the alcohol stove's still going. Yetis, keep your eye out for them. There's probably one behind me and I don't even know it. Okay guys, I've been out here for 25 minutes. The alcohol stove went out twice and it's still going strong now. So I don't know. It's working now. Maybe I just needed to let it prime more. I don't know. I'm sticking with the Yeti theory. Or a poorly made can. That could be. It looks like it's kind of, I don't know. Might need some of that JB weld on it. I don't know. I've got about 50 of them. So, maybe I'll put that weld on them though. I think that'll help. Peace! My best friends on YouTube. I'm out.